could last. Told me you didn't have gas. For a lady, now you got the knack. They told me it could last. But for a lady, now you got the knack. I ripped the heart you didn't ask. I know I got more than that. They told me that it could last. You're a lady, but you got the knack. Yeah, I know all the facts. You like to do it on your back. With him and her, whoever is that. Always something, it's too bad. Oh, it's too bad. Who's gonna be next? Always it was mad. Oh, man, I got mad. But she got the NAZZ. Maybe I got mad, maybe I look too bad. But then later for her, she got the NAZZ. Oh, is that so sad? I knew cause they told me could last. They said it's too hard and you were too fast. They told me all about your past. And I know I never could last. I know that you're not doing. But maybe it could be just true. I know like a break all those rules. And I ain't Josephine, nobody's fool. Yeah. But you hide right there right now. Oh my God, I feel it so hard. I can't help it, oh Lord. Oh Lord, can't help it. Oh damn, no, I can't help it, what I feel. You're such a captivating dude. I know that you're crude and you're cruel. You're such a treasure, dude. And I know that I gotta go back to school. I really don't know what to do with myself. I think I let go. You can do whatever you want to with me, however you want to. They told me that I could lose if I went out with a loser like you. They said you're something you got to lose. That she's a dude, that she's a dude, that dude. Oh, that you gotta have. They say, well, it wouldn't last. They told me that what to do is I never saw a NAZZ on a girl. Ooh, you got the NAZZ. Oh, you got it real bad. You got the NAZZ. I knew that they told me so sad. They told me I would never last. They just forgot if she's so bad. And you're never, ever gonna last. She got the NAZZ. Oh, that's so enticing. That's rare. That's so enticing. That's rare. So enticing. That's so rare. I never seen a woman like that. They told me it wouldn't last. They told me you moved too fast. But you know I knew that I want you bad. I want it, it's bad, it's so bad. Girl, and the mother and the dad. But she's too deep, the mother and the dad. Oh, told me that it could last. They told me that you moved too fast. They told me that it's oh so sad. She's alright, he's alright, she's alright, he's alright. It's not you, it's in the mind, it's always on the body. It's not good in the spirit, let's go in this party. It's not good on the mind, it's all in the
It's a button press, rhythm slider against my dress. Button press, Colorado is a pretty mess. Local switch off, feeling right. It's a button press, rhythm slider against my you're the best, especially when you get this electric underground. There's a button slide, look out southwest of the dial. I'll turn it into the best. All I want sound. All I want is that sawtooth down. And put a sawtooth down. Like when you slide your hand in the back of my neck. Put that sawtooth down. Wanna feel variable breast. That's the kind of thing that gets me on track. Feel the harmony of this harmony. Want that sound? Want it on the down? Button press. Button press. I got the slider all right. You want me to confess? You want me to say you're the best? You want that vibe? Want the analog deep inside. Button press. I got a southwest against my dress. Want that mess? Take that CDJ and get on track. Wanna write it down. 4-bar clown. Wanna write it down? Why don't you just write this sound? Button press, rhythm slider against my backless dress. Why don't you just confess this?
So this is Family Like the Ghost, and we're talking about a bunch of new songs that we did. Actually, one of them is an older song. So we're presenting, the NAZZ and other Sordid Tales. So the NAZZ was just a kind of like slang that Alice Cooper talked about, and I kind of use it to represent, the sexual functionality. But there's two songs here. There's it'll never last. She's got the NAZZ, which is this kind of hypersexual song where Josephine Electra is talking about this girl who's like transgender. It's a he, she, he, and she's kind of like very entranced with her, and she wants to like do her own night. She wants to be with them, and she kind of talked about their whole sexual history and everything. It's like a real gender bender song. It's got like Lou Reed, Transformer, David Bowie, Ziggy Stardust kind of tone. It's got a heavy, like 70s inspired guitar riff that we did on a Juno GI. We actually did it on a synth. We wanted to really show that you could really kind of crunch out with a really heavy guitar on a synth. So we'll talk about it more. It's Sam Electric Ghost, and we're back on the road doing our rides here, and we're going to talk about the NAZZ and other Sordid Tales. So there's a song that we did a couple years ago called It'll Never Last, She Got the NAZZ. And there was a documentary where Alice Cooper was talking some slang, and he talked about the NAZZ. And I kind of am taking the NAZZ to be, kind of like representing, sexuality. So the song, It'll Never Last, You Got the NAZZ. Josephine Electric, the lead singer of Ham Electric Ghost, is talking about this individual that she's enamored with. That's like, she's a mother, she's a dad, she's a girl, she's a boy, she's a man, she's a woman, and she's like, she wants you on her back. She's like very sexual. She's like all over the place. She's just like drawing out everybody in. Josephine's very enamored with her, and it's got this kind of like Ziggy Stardust vibe. And we're doing a heavy guitar riff that we did on our Roland Juno GI keyboard. Played it. It's like a 70s kind of crunch power pop guitar, very Bowie-esque, and that's the heart of the song. Behind it, there's some Moog goodness going on from a Mother 32 that we got running in the back, kind of low. Using drums from a Roland JDXI, and what we did with the JDXI is we turned it into a bigger drum machine than what it is by connecting a BeatStep Pro to it, and then we run a lot of drum loops through the BeatStep Pro, which allows you to do a lot of chain patterns, so you can build songs that have a lot of different patterns to it. More than what you can do on a JDXI, you extend it to the MIDI. So we did that, kind of created our own drum capability by being able to do that. And this is before we got the DPM. So this is a pre-DPM, pre-drummer from another mother, where we were using the JDXI a lot in 2017, 2016. A lot of the Ghost tracks use the JDXI with the BeatStep Pro in this method. So this song is really kind of like, it's a live kind of recorded track song. We didn't use a DAW, we didn't use a digital audio workstation at this time. We actually recorded this with a Zoom R16 recorder, directly recording the Roland and the Arturia and the JDXI and the Moog into it via additional mixer that we have. We have the MX1 mixer, and we use MIDI for the Roland and Arturia USB over MIDI. So we're using USB over MIDI to bring in signals from the JDXI, the Juno, and the Arturia BeatStep Pro. And then we use quarter-inch lines on the DPM in this particular song. I think we might use a System 1M also on the song, did some background for it. The other song that we're talking about is a totally different song. It's a very experimental song that's using our Euro rack with our Mother 32 and a DPM, and we're using a lot of capability between the Arturia MIDI Group 2S Make Noise Maths module. And so we call this song Legato Button Slider Against My Backwards Dress. And it's just a very kind of stream of consciousness, nonsensical lyric driven song that we just recorded as an analog synth ROM. We kind of went crazy with between our Moog Mother 32 and using an MX1 performance mixer. We kind of used the real-time capabilities of the MX1 with the Mother 32, and we used the Juno GI to be a keyboard for the Mother 32. So we used the MIDI to use the 61 key keyboard of Juno GI to actually control the Mother 32 through MIDI, and we set the patch rate with our secret sauce of modulation on the Mother, and we were able to get a really nice sound. So we were able to do pretty good with it, and we like extending functionality of the Mother by using our Juno keyboard, the 61 key Juno GI, which kind of gives you like a Model D, but even more range, because you can use the full range of the 61 key keyboard. So you know, do a lot of cool stuff at the top end of the keyboard, because you have 61 keys to do it, and you get the low end, and the Mother supports it with the key tracking, so you're able to get really nice sound. And when we use some effects, we use the digital, like all the effects on MX1 are being used real time. We go between a digital delay, a big crush, we use a roller, and we use the flanger, and we use the filter. So there has an additional filter, and we're able to run another filter on the mode by Mother 32 signal through the MX1 mixer, and then we're able to take that mono signal and send it out in stereo, and then bring it into a Zoom R24. And so this one we used R24, and instead of Landar for mastering, we used Beautiful Audio, which I think gave us actually better sound than Landar. We let our Landar subscription kind of lapse because we can put out a lot of songs through Bentley, and we go through their engineering. So we got a new strategy. We're using our hardware workflow, which is the MX1 performance mixer from Roland, R24, and then we use Beautiful Audio to do a final initial master. Then we send it to Bentley for them to do additional masters. So right now you're hearing a Beautiful Audio master off our an original master from the R24. So we feel this song is really interesting, and it's got a pretty cool capability. We're looking at a sonic state review of the Behringer RD 808 RD8, which looks very interesting. Except there's one thing that they kind of left out, which is kind of silly. It's not doing the USB over MIDI on it. And I guess they wanted to be hardcore analog, and they have all the outputs at quarter-inch, which means I have the ability to bring that in through my Zoom, and I can bring it into my MX1, so I could bring in all those instruments and record them through a quarter-inch cable, which might have a different sound to doing USB over MIDI. USB over MIDI, you can use the boutique version of the 808. It does have that. So that's an advantage, but then, having the pure analog signal on the RD is pretty cool. But the RD is not available, and the boutique it might be sold out. I haven't, a lot of boutique modules seem to be gone. The only use seems like the SCO2 and the 50 seems to be around. So I know I got a ride, so I'll talk to you later.